Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Season 10 preseason show. Oh, my gosh. What am I looking at right now? Who is that in the center of the screen? Welcome, everybody. We got Minico, Luigi, and Mr. D Master. How are we doing, folks? Welcome to the preseason show. It's the preseason show for our 10th season here in Moose Racing League. It's absolutely insane to think that we're already here. I have been here since season 2, and I joined right around this time of the year as well. Back in season 2, this will be I'm over 3 years now here in Moose Racing League, and it's been an absolutely incredible journey. And I can't wait to kick off this new season with you guys here tonight. We got some amazing co-hosts with me, of course. Mr. D Master is there on the far right, and Minico sitting up center. You guys want to say hello to the chat?
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Season 10!
Season 10! Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody. It's Season X for me because I don't like saying 10.
Are you also one of those people that calls Twitter X already?
No, I don't. I still call it Twitter.
Don't even lie. He does it. He does it, guys.
No,
we're ratting him out. This guy, this D-Master guy, he calls it X. Well, hey, I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight. You guys are amazing. This, community would not be here without everybody that participates in our live streams, that comes out to race with us, and has a great time in the Discord. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to Giants fan as well for the final time for the Williams Gang Super Chat. I really appreciate you. And as well for Mr. Latti Estenbot. Welcome to the pit crew. How you doing? Chazzy says, Season X, the island is destabilizing fast. That's funny. And someone's asking a very important question. Is Minico in shorts when it's -39 or when it's 39 degrees? The answer is, I think, yes.
Well, I am wearing them right now.
Yes.
Does that confirm it? Or
Yes, yes, that confirms it.
People are also saying put your hat back on. They missed the Luigi hat already. Which obviously,
put it under your headset so it's permanently there.
No, that's very uncomfortable. I can't do that.
Pretty funny. I actually used to have a Mario hat, so I have the exact same love of the Mario Luigi thing. Well, hey, guys, we're jumping into Season 10. Obviously, we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight. We'll talk about some of the achievements that we had in Season 9. Of course, some awards from Season 9, and then getting into the TP draft and the calendar, which everybody's very much so waiting for. Hello, Yoshi. But before we get into there, I'm curious.
Hey, Jeff, for it.
Minico, tell me about your Season 10. What were your highlights of this last season, Season 9, excuse me?
Well, there was quite a lot. Obviously, it was my first season as a team principal, which is pretty big in and of itself. I feel like the biggest highlight for me would be somehow managing to get pole position in Portugal, considering the fact that it was it rained at the very start. I was the first person to go out on track, and
I remember
pole straight out of the gate.
The only one.
I was not expecting that, but yeah, my only pole position. But hey, I'll take that because Giants fan didn't have one, and I did. So as far as I'm aware, that's a W.
That is a big W. In fact, we should have made an extra award, which is who got a poll, but Giants fan didn't. We could have just given you that one. That would have been perfect. But unfortunately, we missed that one. Well, D-Master, tell me about the highlights of your season. Of course, I had a lot of good highlights, but tell me about the highlights of your season.
Well, my highlights of my season were Singapore once my internet finally got fixed, and I got a P2, and
Yeah.
I think I got pole at Las Vegas, and then instantly spun it. But that's it. That's not internet problems. That's just skill issues.
That is proper Las Vegas right there. That's
Proper Las
brutal.
Vegas in a rainy race. It was
Oh
nuts.
man, that is brutal. Yeah, I think my big highlight from this season was just getting to be a team principal once again and get to have an amazing team. McLaren was so good to me, and it was just a blast. I love being a team principal. I'm the only one left since day one, so it's been a heck of a season 9. But I'm ready for season 10. And to take a look at what we've got going forward. But of course, before we get over there, let's reminisce a little bit about the past and some of the crazy things that we got done this season. It's absolutely insane to look at the achievements that we had over the season. We had 9 races every single week. That's insane. We've never done that before. That's 90 races in a season, guys. That's
Jesus.
absurd.
My God.
So, round of applause to all of the people on the back end and all the racers for making it through 90 races in a season. That's absolutely insane. 270,000 people saw something for Moose Racing League on YouTube, which is crazy talk. And of course, it was the closest championship in Moose Racing League history, coming down to the final day, the final race of the final day, technically, between Williams, Alpine, and Red Bull. So that was epic for the combined championship. It was the first time in Tier 1 in the last 3 seasons that we've had a new champion. Thank you so much, Double A's, for dethroning a Giants fan. Because
Yeah.
Too bad he was alongside Giants fans,
I
so
know.
does it really count?
It's good. We'll take it. We'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. But that does go to show that it was the most balanced season we've ever had here in Moose Racing League across all tiers too. There's always standout here and there, but it's amazing to me to see how much closer it gets every single season, because our talent just gets better and better and better, and everybody starts to become closer with each other, and they understand how to race each other, and it just becomes better racing. So I want to say thank you to the community for making it such a balanced season, because it's all up to you guys for doing that. So thank you so much. Out of these achievements, Miniko, I'm curious, which one are you the most stoked with?
Well, if I'm being honest, all of them. I mean, it's pretty crazy just seeing it just right in front of me, what we've accomplished this season. But if there's one I would have to narrow it down to, it would probably be most balanced season. Because, I mean, that means throughout every tier, you couldn't really predict who was going to win, who's going to get pole. Like, you couldn't figure that out. And that's just what we like to see. We like to see a bunch of variability and, like, just all these drivers showing what they're made of, showing that they have what it takes to compete. And it was just absolutely lovely seeing that.
Yeah, it was fun across every single tier. It's one of those things where every single tier was fun to watch, and that's a beautiful thing. So that was super sweet. D, is there something about this stat page that really gets you excited?
Honestly, same thing that Miniko said. All of these are incredible achievements, especially for like not even being 9 seasons in. We had a lot of people just getting in and being such a tight grid between 6 different tiers, 7 if you count NA, and F2 and realistic tier, and everyone was pretty tight together, and there was no real championship one other than Welshie before the last race.
Yeah.
Everyone had a good chance. Everyone had a very good statistics, and if I had to narrow it down, I would say the 270,000 impressions is an actual insanity.
It's crazy.
250,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's nuts.
We're getting there.
It's pretty nuts. So it's pretty cool to see. So many people really like seeing what we do, and I think we make a really great product here at Moose Racing League, and that product is the amazing racing that you guys have on track. So thank you everybody for keeping it clean, keeping it fun. We had the nice, even though sometimes it didn't feel like it, it was the most civil and nicest chats as well out of any season that I've ever been here. So I really appreciate everybody for keeping our Gen Chat a positive environment, because I think that's something that's really important to us here, and something that makes us a little bit different. We're talking a lot about these achievements, but of course there are some drivers within the league that deserve a little bit of extra recognition, and we have decided to give another season of awards. We've been doing these awards for a few seasons now. I want to say this is like the 5th season I've done awards.
I've won 2 of them.
You have, yeah, you won 1 Leaf Clover, what, twice? or just once?
No, just the one time, and then the second time it was most improved.
Oh yeah, because it was coming off of your one leaf clover, if I recall correctly.
Exactly.
Yes, that was a good one. That was a
Hey,
very
man,
good one.
we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some awards. Now, we had some really fun awards. Of course, my personal favorite one out of all these was the I really liked the Friends Toast Award. I thought that was pretty funny. But of course, we also had a Rookie of the Year award. We have a One Hit Wonder award, which is basically somebody who had one incredible showing throughout the season and then just messed up for the rest of the season. We had the One Leaf Clover, which Miniko, you can speak about the One Leaf Clover. Quite well. Miniko, what's the One Leaf Clover about?
Well, the One Leaf Clover is basically you have some of the worst luck in MRL history, which I have by quite a comfortable margin, with a bunch of DNFs and 1 point to my name back in Season 7. That's just an example.
Yeah,
there's quite a few out there that have won this, which is it's not slandering them, but it's a rather of just, it's like, this happened, but you can definitely improve.
Exactly. There was one vote in there which was very funny, which I will definitely mention when we get there. But of course, the last award is the Most Improved. D-Master, obviously, you can speak about the Most Improved. What's the Most Improved all about?
Most Improved is someone who had probably a very, very bad start of the season, I would say. Maybe not horrible, but they weren't up to par with their normal pace. And then as the season progressed, they got back to their regular form and probably doing top fives and maybe better.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's exactly who the Most Improved is. So we'll see who wins what, of course. We got a lot of people here in the chat, people saying don't mess with the Zohan. Maybe we'll make that for another season award sometime. We had a Wrecking Ball award one time. I think I called it the Stay Away From Me award, and I took a picture of Nikita Mazepin. I think that's what I did. That was the first season I ever did an award. And you know what's even more brutal is I won that. Like that was me, dude.
People.
I know. What? It was so mean. So mean. I think I was like, that was like Season 5, I think. Wow. Holy smokes. Well, hey, enough reminiscing about old awards. Let's talk about the new ones. The one I want to show first is our Friends Toast Award. Now, the Friends Toast Award goes to the team principal who maybe didn't have the best results. Maybe wasn't top 3, top 4 even, but top 5, maybe even not top 6. But, was loved and adored by everybody. And the Friends Toast Award goes to none other than the, I would argue, most deserving. I voted for him as well for the Friends Toast Award. It goes to Miniko. Congratulations, Miniko.
Oh my god.
For winning the Friends Toast Award.
Congratulations,
Miniko. Absolutely.
I won an award 3 years in a row. How is this?
You have won an award 3 seasons in a row. Absolutely.
Yeah. AlphaTauri.
Yep. Do you guys like this?
That's a good point, actually. It fits perfectly.
It does fit perfectly.
Yeah.
I think that may have been part of the, the confirmation bias as it is. But honestly,
maybe.
It was a pretty tight one between you and Gary. Were the two runners for it. So
yeah,
Gary with a strong runner-up. Yeah, very strong runner-up. But yeah, it was pretty sweet to see you win this one. I also really like this award picture. I think it's really funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
So congratulations to you.
If I were in your position, I probably would have said Gary as well. He's just such a great guy. I've known him for a few years now, and yeah, he is definitely one that he's a proper gentleman, I would say. He's a proper gentleman.
Yeah.
But for me to get this award, that's pretty great this season. Obviously, not the best, but we did come on strong in the second half of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was just figuring things out in my first season as a team principal, and yeah, either way, happy to get the award.
Yeah. Now, one thing about the Friends Toast Award is actually you have to retire after you get it because Friends Toast is retired. So you're actually getting kicked out. Yeah, sorry, bit of a shocker. Now we get to talk about one of my personal favorite ones, and Miniko, it's also near and dear to your heart, the One Leaf Clover. The One Leaf Clover, of course, is the most unlucky person. Let's see who wins this one. Do you guys have any predictions? This was really tight. Like 5 people could have won this one. I like who won this
Yellow.
one. It's pretty good.
Yellow could have gotten into tier 1 again.
I believe he was on the list for a few nominations. Who else do you think?
I've got 2 people in mind.
Okay.
One of them being Tolby, who didn't exactly have the best. He did not have a great season.
Let's
put it simply. He got moved down, and it just didn't go well. Sorry, Tolby. I love you're a great guy, but yeah, this season
got unlucky,
wasn't
man.
it. Another person I would have to name would also be Testarossa, one of my drivers last season. there were quite a few moments where like he could have gotten some decent points, but man, his luck absolutely horrid.
His luck was pretty bad. Well, I think that's we got some good guesses. Let's see who won it. It actually is none other than Testarossa with the one-leaf clover.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's quite well deserved. Sadly. Yeah, he had incredible pace throughout the entire season, yet for whatever reason found himself just on the wrong end of the stick every single time. So it's very unfortunate, but you know what? That just gives him a better comeback story for next season. Maybe he'll get most improved next season.
Testarossa, you were my team principal last season. If you learned anything from me, you got to come back from that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that's the natural progression of things. Well, now we get to talk about a fun one, the rookie of the season. The rookie of the season, obviously, it's got to be somebody who's brand new to Moose Racing League and who just has an exceptional season. In my opinion, there was only one person right for this one, but I'm curious to see if you guys have any thoughts. Who do you guys think would have deserved this rookie of the season?
Honestly, Golden Drift is the only person that deserves this in my mind.
Thanks, Golden
but
Drift.
There's like 4 rookies that could have gotten this, but yeah.
Yeah, Golden Drift is a good shout. Anybody else you could think of? Miniko?
If I could think of a rookie, I'd tell you.
There's so many.
There's probably somebody in my head that I just can't say because I don't 100% know. But yeah, that my teammate. That's a good one. There's definitely got to be some other people out there as well. I'd probably say Golden Drift as well. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, hey. Welshie's a good shout as well. But I believe Welshie actually had old seasons with us, so he wouldn't count.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like way long ago, if I recall correctly. But yes, let's go ahead and take a look at the rookie of the season. It was none other than Mr. Golden Drift, as you guys predicted. And Esteban says it perfectly. Golden single-handedly kept the combined constructors alive with 150 points, 148 points to his name. It was disgusting.
Wow.
It was an absolutely filthy season. Yeah, for sure deserved this one. There was no doubt in my mind. He swept this one pretty big time, too. This is one of the only blowout awards, was Golden Drift, killing it. So, GG's to Golden Drift. What an insane season. I know you were Red Bull, you weren't McLaren, but obviously Oscar Piastri won it for the Autosport, so we got to give you that same award. Congratulations, man. Very, very, very well deserved. Now we're on to a new award, the One Hit Wonder. I love the One Hit Wonder award. I feel like I even could have deserved the One Hit Wonder award because I basically only had one good race and the rest of it was absolute trash. This could really go to anybody. This could really go to anybody. There were a lot of people who had really just one good result and then just did terrible for the rest of the season. Is there anybody that you guys can think of that had one really standout result and just couldn't make it happen after that?
I'm trying to think.
A tier 6 driver, Matt. He wasn't entirely having a great season. Plenty of DNS to his name, but he won Singapore quite comfortably.
That's a really good point. Matt was a good one. That's a good shout. Bouncy says him. Yeah. Tilla says himself. Of course, everyone's gonna say themselves for this one.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna say themselves for this one. This is a I vote for me award for sure. Absolutely. But somebody got more than just their own votes. D-Master, who are you thinking?
I wasn't thinking of anybody really in specific. Maybe Mage, because he had one good race and he was just trash everything else. But
he had been a rough one after that. But I think he had a few more than just one good race, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, he didn't just have one good race.
And that's the thing. You got to have just one good race. And there's one person, though, in my opinion, that deserves this more than anybody else. And I'm so glad he won it. I put my vote in for him as well. And he's in the chat right now. Putting his case forward very, very comfortably. It is Mr. Iron Boogs with his season opening win and then just terribleness for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
No points.
He was going to be the next person I would have named.
Poor guy, man. Poor guy. So rough, but so funny. But so rough.
You can't even say really. Irons.
I know.
You can't.
You can't. You absolutely cannot. He says, I did not expect that after saying the reason why he expects it. Let me just also add that.
Exactly why.
He said, oh, what?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just, actually, is there a way for me to I'm gonna pin that message right there? Just pin his.
There you go.
There it is. Right after he says, I can't believe I won this. Of course you believe you won this. It was a very well deserved award for this one for sure. But now we're on to the coveted Most Improved Award. It's the final award of the night. The Most Improved Award could go to quite a few people. Also, Gamers is really funny. Yeah, Gamer, you figured me out. I was in chat all along. The Most Improved Award does go to somebody that I think really deserves it. They deserved a lot of recognition from this season. They were phenomenal to finish off the season the way they did. It's I don't know if people are going to guess this one. I'm going to say, Minico, do you have any guesses as to who could get the Most Improved Award today?
So there's a few people in mind. I know one person, another person from my team specifically, but I'm not going to name them. Quite a few there.
Who?
I didn't name him, but I have a feeling. So somebody's saying it in chat. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big time.
Well, it's a good potential answer. It's not that though. I'm gonna say, it's somebody a little bit different. In fact, the Most Improved Award actually goes to, by votes, it goes to Welshie, actually.
Welshie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because the start of the season was a little rough, but then just turns it on, and an absolute rocket ship for the rest of this. He murdered the back half of that season like nobody's business. So yeah, it's a very well deserved. Cookie was, in my opinion, he was the one I voted for personally, but Cookie didn't have enough votes. Well, she did win it on votes. It was close between the two of them though. I think they were the top two. So congratulations to both of them, but definitely big congrats to Welshie for winning this one. I don't think he's here right now, Big Sad, as he's obviously stepped away from league racing, but it was a great season having him, and congratulations on winning an award right at the very end as well. So congrats to him.
First season back.
Exactly. Insane, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't, by the way, it's not a matter of whether they're a rookie or not. Most Improved can be anybody. So whether it be a rookie or not, doesn't matter.
Another mention that was out there in the chat was Henry in Tier 4. No?
Well, I guess
Well,
you
you
could.
say that, yeah, he got 2 P3s and 2 P1s in the last 4 races of the season.
Yeah,
Right.
he did not have a great start. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's the point of the Most
Yeah.
Improved. Doesn't matter how you start,
Yeah.
matters how you finish. That's what matters.
Exactly.
Well, we've done a little bit of recognition for 5 of our league members here tonight, but I think it's time we recognize one more, and it's somebody who doesn't expect to get recognized. And I hope they're here in chat. They told me they were going to be here in chat. Let's go ahead and jump over and induct our newest Hall of Fame member. Now, we have Pogs here, but I don't think he realizes that he needs to unmute. I wonder if Pogs can figure this out. Pogs?
I mean, I figured out how to unmute.
Have you figured out how to turn on the camera?
I have not figured anything out.
Who
Baby
needs it?
steps.
Who needs it? Well, Pogs. Oh, go ahead.
If I take it off the screen, then I can't figure out how to get the screen back up. This is why Pun runs all the technical stuff in media, and this is why Mod runs everything in the Discord. Because if I were to try to touch anything, I would break it.
Yes. That is, it's as grandpa of a statement as I've ever heard in my life. I love it. It's so funny.
Yep.
Well, hey, Pogs, we get to do a really fun thing. We get to induct a new Hall of Fame member tonight. Last season, of course, with MB Jacobson, and I think it was an extremely well-deserved Hall of Fame inductee for our very first one. But this season, we have somebody new. Pogs, do you want to say a few words about our new Hall of Fame inductee before we mention their name?
Yeah. I want to say the new Hall of Fame inductee is probably the single most important person in MRL. This person has been for a long time. This person I've had multiple battles with. I've fought with, I've fought against, and I fought with this person since the beginning. And so I am proud to call the second Hall of Fame inductee of MRL, my friend, and I am proud to announce that Maud is the second inductee into the MRL Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Mod. Extremely well deserved. Oh, yes.
100%.
That's what I'm talking about. If somebody can also pin my message, would be lovely. Actually, wait, I can't do that. Hold on a second.
I don't think you can double pin.
I just realized that because I'm smart. I actually can't even pin my own messages. That's hilarious. Congratulations, Mod. That link right there that you guys see that I just posted as well is to the kudos board to Mod. For all you guys that wrote some really sweet things about Mod for his Hall of Fame inductee, we really appreciate you guys. As Pog says this best, there's literally nobody in this league that is more inconsequential to keeping it actually working. You know, a lot of people on the front end, you know, that are faces that have a webcam like us, you know, we get a lot of recognition for sure, and that's already built into the role, and that's great. But people who are on the back end that are the spine of this league deserve so much love, and this is the definition of the spine of a league. It would not have the level of structure, the high, you know, degree of integrity that it does without this guy. And so I want to say to Mod as well for being a phenomenal team member as a co-owner here at Moose Racing League, and just a great friend. He's a team member on my Endurance Racing League. We've gotten to do tons of, you know, events together and just spent so much time together. I'm just super stoked for Mod. So congratulations, Mod, for being our second member here in the Moose Racing League Hall of Fame. And it's right after Michigan just won championship too, so he must be feeling really great today. Fun fact, if you guys don't know, Mod is also a fellow Michigander. Did somebody say no doubt?
Celebrating.
Yeah, he
I think that was
is.
Miniko.
Tilla says, do we reckon Mod cracked a smile at this? I reckon Mod absolutely cracked a smile at this. And yeah, congrats, Mod. We all really appreciate you, man. So thank you so much for everything that you do. I hope he is here to see this. If he is, I bet you he's still going to be quiet in the chat and just taking it in. But thank you so much to Mod. Appreciate you so much. Well, now, guys, we get to go and do something pretty fun. We get to jump into the team principal draft, and this is going to be fun. So the team principal draft, for those of you guys that are brand new here to the preseason show, the team principal draft is all about figuring out who is going to draft when. And this season, we have a brand new system with the team principal draft. Miniko, I'll go ahead and let you spoil the details about this new thing that we're doing that we are calling the Finders Keepers policy.
I had a feeling that's what we were calling it. Yeah,
Yes,
okay. So, brand new to the season. This was tossed around quite a bit, and for people that have been in the Discord, this has been talked about quite a bit as well. So, with this Finders Keepers thing, basically, returning team principals, so such as myself, Punju, Giants fan, all the returning team principals going into this season, we're allowed to keep one driver from last season's team going into this season. So with that, say I had DJT on my team last season, I'm going to bring him in for this season, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's what we've done for this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have, as many people have called him, franchise picks. Axe is mad because he says you excluded him. Wow, rude, Miniko. I would never exclude you, Axe. I would never forget about you. But yes,
hey man,
Axe,
I excluded a couple people.
did actually,
So
yes.
I just said every returning team principal.
That's correct.
So I
You
did
actually,
technically.
yes. But yeah, it's been something that we've talked about for a few seasons, and I'm really stoked to finally get to do it. There is one stipulation to this too. Miniko, if you want to kind of go ahead and explain the stipulation as to why they're going to be drafted in a different order than the rest of the team principals, that'd be great.
I'm actually not 100% sure on this. Like, I've seen snippets, but I'm actually not 100% sure on this. So you can go ahead and explain if you want.
The big thing that we want to make sure is that the team principal draft is balanced for all the new people as well as those who are returning. And so it is a decent, advantage to be able to take somebody that you already have a really good relationship with and you think is going to do really well that happened to be on your team last season to retain them for the next season. And so because of that, we're actually taking away their first round draft picks and we're forcing them into the front 4 draft picks because only 4 people are deciding to keep somebody. How about that? And so these four
Yep.
drivers, or these four team principals you see right here on the spinner, Giants fan, Com, Axe, and Minico, are the only four team principals that have decided to keep somebody from last season. So because of that, they are going to be one of the first 4 draft round picks. So that way the rookies, they'll get the advantages of the snake pick coming back. Otherwise, it could have it where you get to retain like the best driver, and then you get pick number 10. Then you just get that snake draft, and you get pick number 11, and it's kind of unfair for you to be able to take that.
Yeah.
So we don't want to screw over these rookies, and so this way it balances out that ability to have a franchise tag, even if you're brand new or if you're not returning from last season. So that's why we have it this way. So what that means is we're actually going to spin for the 4 first-round draft picks first, in order 1st through 4th, and then we're going to spin the back 6 from 10th through 5th. So the very final pick you will see tonight is actually 5th round draft pick. Because technically that's the first pick that is not already predetermined, if that makes sense. I'm not going to tell you who these guys have already picked, because a lot of them have already put in their picks as to who they're going to keep. You'll get to find that one out on Friday. But we shall see where they're going to land in their draft picks after it comes back around to them in round 2, as they are forfeiting their first round. Now, I love this draft board. It's my favorite. It's always dramatic. D-Master, I want you to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Can you pull out a notes page and write down a perfect pick as to who you think is going to go last, and who do you think is going to go first for the draft round?
Last?
Who do you think is going to get pick 10? I want to know.
Okay. Not telling you, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Don't tell me. Write down.
Okay.
And who do you think is going to get pick 1 as well? And if you
First pick.
if you make it, I will donate 3 months of membership to Moose to you if you get both right.
All right. I went ahead and did it since I'm the only one who can't actually see what's going on behind the scenes between y'all.
Perfect. Well, we shall see what he gets. Now, guys, I think it's about time that we jump into this thing. We're going to pick who's going to be the very first draft pick of the night for Friday. But, of course, they will be taking their franchise tags, so they're technically going to be the last pick of the night from round 2. Oh. Hold on a second. That's so funny. Looks like I was playing an ad, and you guys may have been able to hear that. All right, let's go rip it. Let's play it. 3, 2, 1. Did somebody hear that? That's so funny. I think that was Pog. Maybe Pogs, actually. We're finding out the first pick. It is going to be a slow pick. Oh, it's Minico. Oh, Minico.
Yeah.
You get the
take
best
that.
but worst one, the Red Bull, taking pick number 1. Of course, you've got your franchise pick, so that's really who your very first pick is, but you'll end up being the first round draft pick coming back around in the snake order. That's how it's going to work. Now we're going to see
I'm
who's
actually
gonna
quite happy with that.
be...
I was hoping for at least like a front 4, so
Well,
that's good.
You're guaranteed front 4 as you're one of the franchise picks. So, perfect. Look at that. Well, let's see who gets number 2. Number 2 is going to be... Ooh! It's going to go to Giants fan. Will be the second one. Giants fan, brand new into the McLaren after swapping with me, actually, for the Williams. So, Giants fan GG's. Giants fan in a good spot. Let's see who's going to be getting it for the 3rd spot. I'm going to guess that Com's going to get this one. No. Man, I want Com to get the worst
It's a
one.
50-50.
Com,
I do want Com to get the worst one.
Com is required as a team principal to get the worst draft pick every single time. It's just like what we need.
Yeah.
It's to keep the culture, you know? Let's see who's going to get it. Let's go ahead and give it a spin. I think this would actually be the worst pick out of all of them. So let's see who's going to get 3rd. I'm going to hope it's Com. Let's just hope, just for the memes. It's not! It's Axe! Axe!
Okay.
Technically getting the worst. Uh-oh. Ooh, how do you think Axe is going to handle that being coming back around to the snake draft? He says R.I.P. Minico,
R.I.P.
what are you thinking right now about these draft picks so far?
It's interesting to say the least. Obviously, with Giants fan going right after I am, I'm not happy about that one.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he will. He'll be going. He'll technically be going before you on the very first round. You actually get a choice at somebody.
That's true, actually. Yeah, that's a good point.
So.
Yeah, that's very interesting because Axe, I was in the 3rd spot last season, so Axe now taking that. We'll see how he's able to cope with that. And yeah, Com for once he isn't 10th or 7th, so
You're right.
you know,
He actually
we'll
has
see what happens there.
He has a surprisingly decent draft pick. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
shocker.
Well, now we're on to the back six. It's going to be Pogs, Lakota, Jim, Mod, Yellow, and myself, all for the back six. We'll see who's going to take what. I have a feeling that I'm going to be getting fifth. I think I'm going to get the first of the actual picks, is my guess. Sebi says Punji for 10th. That's really rude, Sebi. Excuse you. That's mean. You're probably right.
It's not.
But
It's not mean.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a spoiler. I put you as last.
Rip! Wow, you guys are so mean to me. Jeez.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there.
Gamer says Punju 7th. Okay, it's unfortunately possible as well. Looking at the maths right now, it's not a whole lot of spaces to pick from. So we're gonna see what happens. Now, of course, the first one that we're gonna be putting down is gonna be who's gonna be the 10th pick, which will technically not actually be like the 10th pick. It's gonna be like the 6th pick of the night, because it's gonna be from the first roll through, because the first 4 are already predetermined. Of course, as Yellow Snowman as well says, everybody make sure you smash that like button on the stream if you guys are having a good time. We really appreciate it. Definitely helps us out here at the Moose Racing the YouTube channel. Let's jump over to this pick. Let's see who's going to get it. Let's spin the wheel. See who gets the 10th pick of the draft. I think it's Pogs. I guess. Oh, it's Jim just raged.
Oof.
Okay.
That's good for me. That's good for me.
Okay. Wait, did you pick? You didn't pick Jim.
You don't want the Alfa Romeo?
No, it's good for me because that's not who I picked for last. I already lost it.
You already lost it, Rip. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lakota,
That's...
Lakota was a little mad. He's like, ooh, that was a little close. That was a little close, that's for sure. Let's see what happens.
It's not terrible. You technically get a double pick, so
That's
it
correct.
wouldn't be that bad,
Yeah,
Lakota.
Axe does technically get a double pick. Also,
Yeah.
why am I dumb?
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
why is Axe on 10?
It's because I'm dumb and I accidentally clicked the wrong number. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Alpha and Haas look the same when I look at them with squinty eyes. Don't worry about that. All right, let's see.
You need some glasses?
I do actually, probably pretty soon. It's getting there.
That's
Axe is
sad.
like, hey, whoa,
Sorry.
watch out! It was a misinput. Calm down, everybody. All right, let's go. Let's see who's gonna be number 9. Let's spin it and forget the error. That's how it's gonna work. Let's see who's gonna get number 9. I think number 9 will be.
Yellow for 9th.
It's not. Oh, it's our new Hall of Fame member, Mr. Mod. Back to the team principal as well. Mod in the AlphaTauri. Or sorry, not in the in the AlphaTauri. Ready to go dominate with the 9th round draft pick, which will be very good for the snake draft portion of it as well. So very important to know that he's going to get that quick turnaround.
Take care of my old car for me, Mod.
I think he'll do a good job with it. He'll do a good job with it. Now we're going to see who's going to grab 8th.
I hope so.
8th pick of the draft night. Let's see who it will be. I'm thinking 8th will be Lakota. I'm going to give Lakota right now. That's my
I'm gonna give it
I'm saying you.
Pogs.
We were both wrong. It's Yellow.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
The one that we didn't guess. Yellow Snowman grabbing pick number 8 in the Fezza, the Ferrari. The most lucky car out of all of them. Isn't it? Right? Mod says who
No.
rigged this. Hello, Mod. Welcome.
Don't look at me in terms of luck, because I'm not the right guy to talk to.
I know. As of right now, I'm technically already into the good picks right here.
Yeah.
What the heck, dude? What's going on? This is working out great. You guys can see the weight on this thing because if I put weight on it, it makes it a lot bigger. So currently, this is all unrigged. This is all very natural. Just want to say that before the accusations come out. Let's see who's gonna get the
Heavy.
7th. I know. It's Canada. It's so
Heavy
weird.
just said that you broke your canon event.
See that, dude? I think I might not have broken it for long. I think I'm gonna get this one. I
You
did. Yep. And there it
You
is.
did.
There it is. We talk about it too much. Dang it. And it's I've done myself in for this one.
There you go.
Who
Me
said
and the
he was gonna
Williams.
get sixth? Who said
Yeah.
he was gonna get 7th? Gamer said you were gonna get 7th.
Gamer did. Gamer, you were right. Master Strats over here from Gamer. He just knew.
Oh,
He
fair
just
play.
knew. Well, now we're into the 6th spot. It's going to be between Pogs and Lakota. Now, I just remember, I just want to let you guys know. The last time Pogs was a team principal, he won the thing, and then he retired after it. We can't let him do it again. And he's about to get a really good draft pick. So this is a little
Regardless
bit
of what happens.
a little worrisome right here. But Lakota is in a good spot as well. His very first season as a team principal. He's our only
The rookie against
Full
the
rookie.
experienced.
correct. Everybody else here as a team principal has been a team principal at least one time. Lakota's never done it, so excited to see who's
Yep.
going to get this one. Let's spin it. This will tell us both who's going to be 6th and who's going to be 5th. Judging by who lands on this one. Whoever lands on this one takes 6th. Of course, whoever doesn't takes 5th. Let's see the spinner. This is for the final 2 draft picks, or draft order picks of the night. Oh, it's right on the edge, but I think it goes to Pogs. There's no way, dude.
Wow.
Wow. That could not have been more scripted. That's incredible. Look at that. I just did a little, just blew on it, made it go over a little bit more. So we got Lakota for that best draft pick going into Season 10. Lakota sitting with pick number 5, which is technically the first pick of the actual picks. Lakota. GG's, man. He's to spin it just in case you never know. Hey, we do know. We know that you got it. GG's, my man.
That's a good place to be for a rookie. Right
know,
after the 4 that have been returning. That's nuts.
It's great, man. I mean, he's in a really good spot. This draft pick is looking like it's gonna be pretty tight. Now, of course, the first 4 are all franchise picks, so we'll they'll all already have their predetermined picks revealed on draft night, and then after that, Lakota's gonna get the very first pick, followed by Pogs, and then myself, and then Yellow, and then Mod, and then Jim. And then from there, it's going to go backwards and go back from Jim, back to Mod, back to Yellow, back to myself, and then all the way down until we hit back to Minico, and then we become that snake draft like we've done every single season. Yep. Something to let you guys know all for being brand new here who have never seen our draft system before. We do a snake draft. So we go all the way forward, then all the way back, and whoever's at the bookends gets a double pick for that round. So something important to know.
Most fair, most logical.
It is the most fair for sure.
We love it.
It's definitely the way to do it. Now, I do want to check one thing. I'm so glad I checked this. Let me just go ahead and turn that off. Beautiful. Now we get to do the fun thing that everybody's really excited about. Everybody wants to know, where are we going to be racing for round 1 and for all the rest of the rounds subsequent after? The calendar reveal is always very hot topic for the season. This is what everybody's obviously always waiting for on the on preseason show night. I can't remember. D and Minico, are you guys part of Pit Crew? If I recall correctly, D, you are. Minico, you're not, or other way around?
Other way around.
I am.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So Minico, you've done some voting. Because the Pit Crew members all get to pick the calendar now. A nice little benefit for being a Pit Crew member. By the way, guys, if you want to sign up to be a Pit Crew member, just go ahead and sign up here on YouTube as a member, and you automatically get added into the Pit Crew. And then every single season, you get to be part of the calendar picking process, which is pretty fun, as well as some other nice little benefits. Minico, what are you thinking is going to be our very first track of the season? Also, thank you so much, Pogs, for rejoining as a Pit Crew member. Says hashtag ban France. That's hilarious. Oh, K-Sis has made 5 people members tonight. Let's go. 5 people get to do some voting. Heck yes. Thank you so much,
Look at you.
Appreciate you.
I got a Pit Crew membership.
You did.
Let's go.
Hey, congrats. You've done it.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go, Kayla. Thank you so much. Now, as much as Kayla to Hall of Fame. At this rate, maybe definitely. Yeah, Minico, what do you think for the first track? What do you think is going to get the votes for the first track of the season?
There's quite a few that the other Pit Crew members have voted on. Some that I'm not a fan of, others I very much am a fan of. If there's one that I would like to see, purely because I haven't raced there, it'd be my home track, Canada.
Okay. Oh, you've never done a moose race there?
No.
Oh, wow. What? Wow.
I need to. I know. There's a problem here.
We do, yes. We definitely do need to get you there. That's crazy. Yeah, well, it's definitely, hopefully that gets on the calendar. What about, do you think we're going to see Monaco on the calendar? I feel like we always see.
I have PTSD for Monaco.
I know, dude.
I wouldn't mind it.
I feel like it always ends up
I know
on
you
there.
wouldn't, Minico. Please, don't do this to us.
So many people want Monaco. And geez, yeah, this is what everybody's always really excited. Yellowstone says Monaco is a guarantee. That's facts, dude. It literally is a fact for everybody. Now, another question. I wonder if we're going to get, we probably won't get Vegas again, knowing everybody. I wonder if we're going to get any of the non-raced on tracks like Portugal, China, France. Do you think we're gonna get at least one of them? What do you guys think?
I like the idea of having Portugal back. Portugal made a crazy race, at least from the ones that I've commentated. And China's always a fun race to drive around, other than turn 1. But it really just does depend on what they.
I
don't like China, Minico?
I like China.
I'm sorry, but turn 1 is probably my favorite part of that entire track.
Correct. It is the best part. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't agree.
For sure, it's definitely the best one. Even though I have a rough memory from my Moose Racing League career at China, if you guys go back to my clips, you'll find it. It's
I actually remember watching back your clips. I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. Thank you, Websy. Love you, Websy. Miss you.
Yep.
China's got some fond memories for me for sure. Here at Moose Racing League, I'm curious if that one's going to end up on there. If I was to pick between all the calendar tracks that are potentially going to be on there, I think it's more likely to be Portugal, but we'll see.
I like Portugal.
Other tracks that we think we're going to get on there, I would like to drag this on just a little bit longer, get people even more suspense and hype for it. I wonder if we're going to get another American track, maybe Coda or Miami. What do we think?
Oh, God. Coda.
No.
Out of any of them, Coda.
It's got to be.
I would prefer Las Vegas, to be honest.
Okay. I
Just
would
me.
prefer Vegas as well, actually. I'm in the same boat. Yeah.
Wow.
Mage says
I
it
don't
right.
know,
I
I
want
may
to
be
see Caesar's
insane about
Palace.
it, but-
Let's go. No, you're not. Vegas is amazing. Those who don't like it,
Vegas
I'm in a
was such a
VC
good
with
race.
insane people.
Yeah. You guys are crazy. Somebody says I want Saudi. That would be a good track to have on there. It'd be
Saudi's
great.
fun.
Uh-huh. In fact, it'd be so good that I believe it's guaranteed according to the calendar. Keep in mind, guys,
Yeah,
we do
potentially.
follow the real life calendar as best we can. So if you do a little bit of date tracking, you could probably figure out a few of the tracks that are going to be on there.
Bahrain, Australia, and Saudi.
There you go. That you
Nah.
figured it out. Crazy.
Winner.
So those are going to be on there. But now we're going to go down to the last 7. Let's go ahead and show what these ones are going to be. How about we jump into it? We'll give a little countdown. We'll show this thing in 50, 49, 48. Just kidding. 5,
Yeah, I was gonna
4,
say, please.
3, 2, 1. And we got our calendar opening with Brazil for the first
Whoa.
race of the
No,
season.
no, why? Monaco round 2, Canada round 4. What is this bull that Minico has expired? What conspired here today? Oh,
Great.
Yeah.
This is an amazing
No.
calendar. This is one of my favorite calendars we've ever had.
Oh my God.
This is, I've never seen a more chaotic calendar in all of Moose Racing League. It is literally
I love
every
it.
chaos track we could think of, just put in one. Brazil is chaos every single time. Turn 4, after you come around that left-hander, someone spins there, 10-car pileup every time. Monaco, it's Monaco. China
He's
is
still
crazy, nobody
processing.
drives it. Canada, tight wall of champions. Netherlands, crazy fast with
Penalty
blind corners.
Central
Penalty
Canada.
Central, yeah, penalty Central Canada. Netherlands just wild. Everyone's insane. Hungary, super tight, especially if it rains. Oh, I want it to rain so bad.
Oh no!
I believe
If
that's
it
my last
rains,
win in Moose Racing League was a rainy Hungary. And I cooked everybody. Absolutely murdered. That was so good. Bahrain. That's like the only calm track we the entire calendar. Is Bahrain.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
Yeah, funny enough. And then we got Jeddah,
Yeah.
which is just an insane street track. Spa. Everybody likes to go crazy up Eau Rouge. There's definitely going to be crashes up Eau Rouge in turn 6, in tiers 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Maybe even in tier 1. And then Australia is always fun as well. Australia, fun fact, that's my birthday. So I get to round out the season this year on my birthday.
Really?
Yep. It'll be fun.
Well, ain't that a pleasant surprise?
It'll be a good birthday present right there. With the second round being Monaco, though, guys, I hope you guys all get ready to practice, and that's going to be a consequential weekend for sure. Esteban is definitely upset for sure, but you know what? Too bad, Esteban.
Too
Gamer
bad.
says Netherlands is going to be his birthday present. Heck yeah. And then yeah, we're gonna go good after this thing. Till it says only goats have their birthday in March. Facts. Aries, baby. Let's go.
Can I just point out, Australia is again the title decider,
Yeah.
and it is actually
Yeah.
gonna be. It's gonna be the most insane last 3 races I think I've ever been a part of. Jeddah, tight street track. Tier 1's gonna be actually nuts.
Yep.
Belgium is always just nuts in general.
Crazy
That
talk.
turn. the Camel Straight is just going to be absolutely insane with people like Edge running 0-0 wings, and then Australia is always just crazy.
Yes.
And this is just going to be actually like the worst 3 rounds
but
to
also
commentate.
the best 3.
They're going to be the worst 3 to commentate, but they're going to be amazing racing, and I'm going to be so excited.
I think they're going to be the best to commentate
yeah.
because they're going to be so chaotic. I'm stoked for it. This is going to be good. Mod says it's a solid calendar. I agree, Mod. This is a very, very, very good one. It's going to be a blast. Sebi says W calendar. Well, Sebi, if it's W calendar, we better see you getting some W's this season. Let's see what you got.
Prime Sebi's coming back.
He's coming back, guys. Prime Sebi. I've seen it. I've seen it in action. It's cooks. He's good. When he's on, he's good. So everybody watch out. I think we see Prime Sebi this year. Well, guys, that's obviously the one that everybody wants to know is this calendar. Brazil to Monaco to China to Canada. By the way, guys, we have an off weekend in between China and Canada, if you couldn't tell already. That's for Super Bowl Sunday, so no worries about racing then. We are American, so we take off Super Bowl Sunday, of course. After that, we got Canada, Netherlands, Hungary, Bahrain, Jeddah, Belgium, and Australia season finale. Let's cook. All 7 tiers on Sunday, plus our weekly F2 tier on Friday nights as well. It's going to be a heck of a season. I hope you guys are stoked. Well, guys, that is the end of our preseason show here for season 10. And what a season 10 we have ahead of us. It's going to be absolutely crazy. I fully expect insanity. Miniko, what are you the most excited about for season 10?
The crazy calendar, straight up, just that is such an. I'm not gonna lie. The only track I'm kind of iffy about is Hungary, but that's only iffy. The rest, this calendar is incredible, and with the team principal list that we have as well. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be one heck of a season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild. D-Master, is there anything specifically that you're super stoked for about the season?
Well, I'm super stoked about Hungary and about none of the other tracks, so I'm the opposite of Miniko, and this TV lineup is actually, like, nuts. One rookie, everyone else is good at picking, and Yellow's going to be rating everyone's picks with his markers as always.
Yep.
And I cannot wait to see the red picks and him being one of them.
That's funny. That's funny. It's gonna be very fun to see. I think the thing that I'm the most excited for about this season is just what's up? We got Yoshi. That's what I'm the most excited for. I think,
yes, sir.
I think I'm just when it comes to this season, I'm the most excited for the fun things that we have going on behind the scenes that you guys are gonna get to see as the season progresses. That's gonna make this league even better than it already is. One thing that I've noticed in the league racing scene, and it's just the honest facts in the world of league racing right now, is a lot of other leagues out there just aren't doing anything to innovate and make the place special and fun. And I think that's something that we have really unique here at Moose Racing League. Is we're really good at making a wonderful environment for everybody, and I think that comes down to the community and the amazing people that we have here. So I just want to say I'm stoked for all the new people, all the people that we've had coming back for all these seasons past, to keep coming around and joining us for these amazing races year after year, season after season. So thank you to all of our members. That's what I'm the most excited for. It's just all of you guys. Well, y'all, I think it's about time we call it. Any last words before we head out of here, Miniko?
Let's get season 10 rolling. That's all I got.
Let's get it rolling. D, any last words?
Season X starts on Sunday this week. Make sure you're there tuned in. Let's have some fun.
It's going to be a blast. And, of course, before we get to that Sunday, we've got our big draft night on Friday night starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be drafting the full lineup for all 6 main tiers. Get ready for some crazy times, crazy picks. It's going to be a blast, as well as our no assists tier draft that night. So get ready for it. I freaking love and appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. Keep being wonderful. Keep making what a better place. We'll see you guys later on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Season 10 draft. Adios, all.
See ya.
Sometimes lost thoughts lead you astray. Then I cry, then I feel pain. Why do I suffer?